Hello, welcome to my channel, A Budgeting Wife. And if you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you are notified that I am budgeting. Before I get started, if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back to budget with me and support me during this financial journey as I navigate through how to make my money stretch through the month. And to all of my viewers, I hope after this video, you will consider subscribing. Okay, so I have been getting a lot of comments and questions about my workbook. This is the creator of the workbook. Her name is Kamiko Love, and she created the Budget by Paycheck workbook, and I ordered her book from her website. She only has printables available until later on this year, and then she'll have her physical copies of her workbook. So this is the person who created this book, and this is where I got my budget book from. Okay, with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the calendar spread for March. As you all can see, the first week of March has been crossed off. Nothing too much, just a birthday here and my cousin's baby shower and birthday was on the same day. So we are in week 2 of March. So we are going to be closing out week 1 and then we're going to set up week 2. Okay, so we are looking at March paycheck budget tracker for the first week of March, which ran from February 26th through March 4th. So let's go ahead and look at the income. So for source number 1, we received $1,073. For source number 2, we received $173.78. We had a March start balance of $37. And I did bring in some money from my education sinking fund, and that was $95. So our income total was $1,378.78. So the bills that had to be paid the first week of March was Bed Bath & Beyond, which did not come out, the rent, which did not come out, life insurance, $31.31, YouTube TV, $64.99, Discover did not come out, Klarna came out at $20.31, and then we had another Klarna at $3.18. Best Buy came out at $50. OnStar came out at $31.99. Klarna again, $31.14, and Discover did come out at $26. So our bill total for the first week was $258.92, leaving us a leftover of $1,119.86. And the reason why you guys see multiple bills with the same name is because these are separate accounts. So when you order from Klarna, they they bill you every time you buy something from them. So I have like a balance due for Klarna with 3 different accounts. I ordered from them 3 different times, so I have to pay in 3 different times, if you guys get it. Okay, so for week 1, our envelopes was gas at $48.48, household was $84.04, and me was $7.60. So that gave our envelope total to $140.12, with a leftover of $979.74. So when we look at our sinking funds for the first week of March, as you know, I do go ahead and contribute to my emergency every month, the first week of each month. and the contribute is $20. And if I can afford more later on in the month, then I'll go ahead and stuff it again. So our sinking funds total came up to $20, and that left us with $959.74. For extra debt, we do not pay any extra debt, so that was $0, giving us the same leftover of $959.74 to roll over for next week's bills. And we have a leftover of $0, meaning that every dollar had a place to go within the first week of March. So this is how my March paycheck budget tracker is looking like for the first week of March. Now we are going to go ahead and jump into week 2. Okay, so we are looking at our March paycheck budget tracker for the second week of March. So that runs from the 5th of March through the 11th of March. So let's go ahead and get into it. So for our income this week, we have a rollover number 1 at $942.15. For rollover number 2, we have $17.59. For education, since it came in last week, that is $0. And for source number 2, that would be $566.22. So let's go ahead and add up our income for week 2. Okay. So we have rollover number 1 at $942.15. Then we have our rollover number 2 at $17.59. Then we have source number 2 at $566.22. That gives us a income total of $1,525.96. Okay, so the bills that have to be covered for week 2 are the bills that are due in week 2 and did not come out in week 1. So I kind of figured, rent wasn't going to come out the first week, so I wrote that down. And then I have to account for Discover, but I'm not going to account for a Bed Bath & Beyond. Should I? I think I'm going to account for it just for one more week, and if it don't come out, then I guess my membership would be over, even though I don't really care because they're closing down so many stores. So yeah. Okay, so I am going to account for the rent, and I'm going to account for Discover. So Discover. And I'm going to grab my highlighter so I can know which is getting paid with which. So pink is getting red, and then Discover was green, so that needs to be green. There wasn't really a due date for the Discover, so I'm just I wanted to do on the 1st, but it didn't come out yet, so I'm gonna make it due on the 5th since that's the first day of this week. Okay, so for the bills this week, number 2, we have half of the car note that's due on the 5th, and I am budgeting $160 for that bill. The internet is automatic payment due on the 5th at $54.99. Apple Care automatic payment due on the 5th as well for $3.49. Pandora is an automatic payment due on the 6th at $4.99. BET Plus is an automatic payment due on the 9th, and that is $9.99. Phone bill due on the 9th at $107. I have 4 lines with Metro, and I am on a promotion thing, and I've been on this promotion for about 2 years now. And I have 4 lines, so only 2 are being used right now, and the other 2 are sitting open. And I know for like 2 lines, I can get this down to like $60 a month. So I might go ahead and take the other 2 lines off my account because nobody is using the other 2 lines, and I'm tired of paying like $100 a month for my phone. So I'm going to look into that and see what they're talking about. Okay, so anyways, the rent is $120, and that is my portion. That's not the full amount of rent that is due each month. That's just what I am responsible for, and somebody else is responsible for the rest of the rent. Okay, and Discover, I'm going to be budgeting $91.20 for that. Let's go ahead and get these bills added up for the second week of March. So we have 160 plus 54.99 plus 349 plus 499 plus 999 plus 107 plus 120 plus 91.20. That gives us a bill total of $551.66. Okay, so when I take my income of $1,525.96 and I subtract $551.66, that gives us a leftover of $974.30. So I am going to go ahead and bring that down here to our envelopes for week 2. So we have a leftover of $974.30. Okay, this week, this part is very tricky to me. You guys know this area of the book, I know how to do it, but it's like planning for it is kind of like not my thing. Okay, so for gas, I do plan gas. I don't plan to do no big trips this week, so I'm only going to budget $30. Household, we already handled that. That would be $0. Me, I always budget me nothing. Daughter, nothing. Son, nothing. I don't plan on eating out this week, so I'm gonna put $0 for that. Miscellaneous, nothing. I might get my truck washed this week, so I am going to budget $10 for that. The sun looks like it wants to come up a little bit. Okay, and school, NSLS. So if you guys don't know, I am a university student, and I'm studying to get my Bachelor's of Science in Health Services Administration. So this is the National Society for Leadership, and I am nominated to receive that. And I am going to go ahead and opt in to see what this sorority type thing is looking like for me. I'm interested, and it is $95 for me. Let me go ahead and show you guys the invitation real quick. Okay, I do have sensitive information covered up. So this is the school that I am attending. I do attend Cal State University San Bernardino. And this is the invitation to the National Society of Leadership and Success for this semester, which is spring 2023. I am so excited. And this is just an honor to have received this invitation to join the NSLS. And I'm going to see what this is about. So this is why I pulled that $95 out for education, is because I am going to be a membership, and it gives me a lifetime access to benefits and things like that. So the registration fee, as you can see right here, is $95. So I am going to go ahead and pay that. When I was doing reviews on this, somebody said they paid like $180 something. I was like, OMG. I don't think I would even pay that if it was that much. But I'm glad I do have my education seeking fund in place, so when things like that pop up, I am ready for those. Okay, so I want to share a little, success with you all in my journey. Okay, so we have school at $95. So let's go ahead and add up our week 2 envelopes. So we get $30 for gas. We have $10 for the car wash. This stands for car wash, car accessories, any accessories that I need, sprays, vacuum. If I need seat covers, if I need a steering wheel cover, if I need windshield wipers, that's a car accessory. But if it get like too much to where I need like mechanical work, then that's like car maintenance to keep the car maintained on the road. So that's $10 for the car wash, and then we're going to add our $95 for school. That gives us a envelope total of $135, and we are going to go ahead and do our $974.30, and we are going to subtract $135. That leaves us with $839.30. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and just bring that over here to our extra savings, because we're not doing sinking funds this week, nor we are doing any extra debt. So that is $839.30. I am going to go ahead and figure out our leftover so we can roll over into week 3. Okay, so as you all can see, I did get a rollover for number 1 at $356.68. And I got a rollover for number 2 at $482.62. That gave us a savings total of $839.30 with a 0 left over. That just means that all of my money has a place to go for this week. So I want to thank you all so much. As you guys can see, we are growing so big. Thank you for all the views. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the questions. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the shares. I want to thank everybody. So I want to go ahead and do a quick shout out. So I want to give a shout out to Michelle MC Joy. I want to give a shout out to Summers in the Suburbs. I want to give a shout out to NJP26. I want to give a shout out to Martha Santiago. I want to give a shout out to Learning to Live on a Budget. I want to give a shout out to AM Goer. I would like to give a shout out to Angela Davis Smith. I want to give a shout out to, let's see. That looks like pretty much it on my list. Okay, yeah, that is it. I want to thank you guys so much for subscribing, commenting, liking the videos. I really do appreciate you all so much. We are almost at 200 subscribers. Let's go ahead and get that going. Until next time, you guys stay safe. Take care. Bye-bye.